armor. That's kind of cool. It's definitely Skyrim. It feels so Skyrim. Ooh. Hello, chills. Those are definitely chills. The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. Ooh. Ronnie likes that a lot. Breath of the Wild. So I just noticed that in my previous recording, I was recording the first gameplay footage of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I had turned my mic off, and I had there was no desktop audio sound either. So I made some really funny comments in that one, but it's very. I'll just repeat some of my key moments that I said. That it's the art style is very Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. I mean, we saw a Korok even from Wind Waker. The art style is very reminiscent of Wind Waker because that was a very cel shaded, cartoony animation style, and they're going for the same animation style. They just said in some of these interviews they're going for the same animation style. A same animation style. Kind of vibe. It's to me, it's very Princess Mononoke-esque in terms of animation. If you want to compare it to something, it's very Mononoke. The main single male protagonist with a bow and arrow. Lots of fantasy creatures and fantasy moments. But the game is also very Skyrim-esque, where you're breaking and collecting items and weapons and a piece of armor and just anything else to craft into other things and make other things with it, like trees and branches you can make into firewood, and collect up pieces of meat that you can then cook and make even more powerful things, even more powerful food, even better food to help you heal faster and improve your hearts. Because in this one you don't find hearts out on the open plains. You find hearts by cooking food and stuff like that. But in the previous video, in the previous recording of the gameplay footage that was shown, we went to the Temple of Time, and we saw a Korok from Wind Waker. One of the descendants of the Kokiri children from Wind Waker. So my mind is, in terms of timeline, where this is on the Zelda timeline, I'm very confused on where this game is set. Because in the opening of the game that they also showed, in the opening gameplay that they showed, they showed this woman talking to Link, and in the first opening of the game, Link awakes from like a pod, like a futuristic technology pod, like a sleeping pod, and he's just entered into this world via this Sheikah slab, which is basically just tablet, a tablet that's basically just a Wii U, a tablet like an iPhone tablet. The joke I made was the Legend of Zelda, the tablet, the iPad edition, the iPad, Legend of Zelda, the iPad version, and. They said in the interviews that it's very technology based. It's not in the past games. It's based on mostly magic and mysticism and fantasy, but this one is very very technological based and has some technological elements in the gameplay, which I'm really interested to see. Like they showed the guardians who were protecting this Temple of Time, and they were dead, but they said they were active guardians out in the world. So I wonder how they're keeping active. I wonder who's controlling them, if anyone's controlling them. How are they being controlled? Are they free roaming? Are they what kind of creations, monsters are they? We don't know. The art style, the music is very organic. The art style, the gameplay, the graphics is very organic. In the sense that it complements each other. The music complements the gameplay, and this art style that the game's going for. The art style, like this in the interview, is based on this type of painting, this way of painting outdoors, open air painting. And he said the music is very similar to that. It's very open air. It's got that open air feeling to it, even though it's probably recorded in a studio. I'll be surprised if they actually did go out and record it outside. I'd love to see the behind the scenes of this game, where they show you how they recorded the music and how they developed the art style. But as of this moment, the game, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, love the title, love the gameplay. The graphics look amazing. I'm looking at it on it's very pixelated graphics I'm looking at the moment, but it does look so good. It looks so amazing. The map is huge, is gigantic, and you're only on like 132, like a very small, tiny fraction of this gigantic map that I can't wait to explore. I can't wait to do a Let's Play on. But the game itself is very Skyrim-esque. It's very, very Skyrim, open world. Go to this town, see what they have to say. Go to this town, see what they have to say. Travel, defeat monsters in between. It's very Skyrim-esque and heavy. But it still has that Zelda feel, that Zelda oomph, that, Zelda. It makes it feel Zelda. Even the music, the gameplay, the graphics, it makes it screams and shines Zelda.